following movie is rated R.
It's movie time at the El Sleazo. That was not me. That was... I swear, it's movie time at the El Sleazo. At the El Sleazo. At the... What is going on? This movie must have tainted me. Do I have to say it slower? Like, it's movie time at the El Sleazo. We good? Good Boys is directed by Gene Stupnitsky and stars Jacob Tremblay, Keith L. Williams, and Brady Noon. And it's the story of three 6th grade boys who are ultimately trying to learn how to kiss for their first middle school party. But things head a little south after they ditch school and embark on an epic journey filled with drugs, lies, girls, and not sex, but, well, you know, the other one, kissing. So this was a movie I was fortunate to see early and was definitely looking forward to. It's a movie produced by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, who have done some of my favorite comedy movies of all time, including This Is the End, SUPERBAD, Pineapple Express. And if you've seen the trailers or you haven't seen the trailers, it's still pretty apparent that this is pretty much South Park in real life. That's a joke, but it is pretty much a middle school version of SUPERBAD, which rip-off? Yeah, but am I in? Yeah. So with all that being said, and keeping with the theme of this review, let's f***ing do this thing. Positives, starting with the positive. I love the dynamic between the three kids in this movie. They had a great friendship, very funny, good chemistry. By far, to me, the best aspect of the movie. Had a very nice, you know, kind of Stranger Things thing going on, you know, hence the line.
Hey, Stranger Things, go f*** yourself!
To me, the earring kid, going off of physical appearance, was by far the best. I think his name was Thor. And you definitely care what happens to these three children. You definitely care about their friendship while they go on their epic adventure thing. You definitely want them to win and come out on top by the end of the movie. And there are definitely some very funny moments in this movie. Not everything lands, but there's some funny one-liners, some definite ROTFL moments. And I thought the funniest aspect of the movie and of their humor was them not knowing things. You know, their children going into middle school and figuring these things out. I thought that was really well done. And I think Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg and whoever else is involved are very good at making these movies seem to go out of control. It's the same thing with SUPERBAD. You know, it kind of starts simple. Go to the party, get beer, go to the party, get good at kissing. It's kind of the same thing, but it seems to just spiral out of control on the way to that point. They do a very good job of that. So if you enjoyed SUPERBAD, this is very similar and you'll enjoy this movie as well. Oh, and I met Keith L. Williams at a party, which isn't necessarily a positive, but I'm gonna make it a positive because he was great in the movie and I'm, you know, trying to impress him because I know he's watching right now. Hi. So now into some of the negatives, guys. This movie takes quite a bit of time to really get in a rhythm and really understand what kind of movie it is. The first 30 minutes or so are truly kind of a random assortment of scenes of just kind of funny one-liners and funny things to happen. And it takes quite a bit of time to actually get to the point of the story to where you're like, where are we going with this? But once it finds its footing and it finds its step in any other feet-related references, it definitely becomes enjoyable. I thought the acting in the movie was just okay at times. I mean, nothing, you know, Oscar-worthy there, especially with the three kids. But, you know, you don't really think about that. They're, you know, 12, 13 years old trying to carry a movie and make, you know, grown adults laugh. So, you know, when you consider that, it was pretty good. And then just comparing this to their other movies, I definitely think this is one of their worst movies, which sounds really bad. It's not, because it's a very enjoyable, very funny movie. But even take SUPERBAD, for example. It's a very similar concept, same basic principle story. I mean, even the police gas station scene, they both have it. I mean, it's a lot of give and take between the two. I mean, they already did this movie, you know, 10, 15 years ago, in a better way. And you could even take a movie like Olivia Wilde's Booksmart that took that same concept, was funnier in my eyes, and handled that concept better. Oh, and Keith L. Williams, yeah, you buddy, yeah, you're definitely not watching this review. I know you're not. And that's going down as a negative. That's cool with me. That's joke on you, partner. I hate that guy. Actually met the kid Lucas at a party. His name is Keith L. Williams, so he's a really nice guy. Oh, I already talked about that, didn't I? Oh no. This movie received an R rating for strong, crude sexual content, drug and alcohol material, and language, all involving tweens, which marks the first time that a movie has been rated R with the title all involving tweens, which is interesting if you like to know that stuff. Stop me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure these are the younger versions of James Franco, Danny McBride, and Craig Robinson.
Don't walk away, Danny, don't walk away from me!
Seth. I've already walked away too much.
This is what happens to Jacob Tremblay after Room.
Someone who has sex on land and sea.
This movie says the F word 127 times. I made that up. There's a kid in this movie named Soren. So obvious joke in 3, 2, 1. I wrote in here dildo rubbler. Not sure what I meant by that. If your child's under the age of 16 and enjoys any of the following activities, concepts, items, ideas, including drugs, sex, alcohol, sex dolls, sex toys, dildos, cussing, pornography, acid, molly, weed, tripping balls, then take them. They'll probably love it. This movie's turned me toxic. So all in all, guys, I had a very good time with this movie. It's a very funny, very enjoyable movie. Go take a date, go by yourself, do whatever you want to do. But if you're expecting this to be the best Seth Rogen, Evan Goldberg movie ever created, you're probably sadly mistaken. But a bad one's still a good one. Good Boys was fittingly a good movie, and I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. As always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like below. Let's try to get this video to 15 likes. Comment below your favorite comedy movie. If you've seen Good Boys, if you haven't, if you want, if you don't. If you have, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell for notifications. And as always, guys, for everything good, great, and okay, I'll see you in the next one.